Good morning, and welcome to worship at First Presbyterian Church. It's good to have you worshiping with us today. Reverend Barbara Palazzo will be leading us in worship, and we thank her for being here today. The wearing of masks is optional. However, you are encouraged to wear your mask whenever possible. The offering plates are available for you at the back of the sanctuary in the gathering space. Today, we are celebrating Holy Communion. You are asked to move towards the center aisle to be served at that time in the service. Today is the final day for the sock drive for Agape Table. Thank you to everyone who has contributed socks. You may have noticed the yellow harvest bins are located at the Picardy door and in the gathering space. Our Lenten food drive for Harvest Manitoba has begun. You can bring donations of non-perishable food any Sunday until Easter Sunday. For more information, please see the announcement in your bulletin. Our annual meeting will be held on Sunday, March 19th. A light lunch will be served in the church hall with the meeting to follow. This meeting will not be available online, so please plan to attend in person. You're invited to take part in our Lenten prayer vigil, March 20th, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., in which participants will pray during a specific half-hour time slot during the day in your home or workplace. We are hoping to have enough participants to have continuous prayer for 9 hours. Please see the announcement in your bulletin for information on how to book a half-hour time slot. And now Reverend Barbara has an announcement.
Almost the same announcement as last week. The work and life of this congregation requires volunteers. Especially needed is someone to be the church treasurer now that 2022 is wrapped up and full understanding of the software needed or the use of the software. I'll be training whoever is willing to take on that job. It is a big one and it will be a paid position. Also needed to serve our people to serve on the property committee. We desperately need people to do that. If you are interested or if you know somebody who might be great for the position, just let me know. You cannot recommend somebody who is already a leader in the church, i.e. an elder or conveners, or like Sunday school people or people that you know that already have jobs. There's a lot of work in this church, and they already have too much to do. So please think about it. We'll be getting an announcement and further announcements coming up. This is the only only two Sundays you're going to hear from it about it from the lectern. But we desperately need people to serve on committees. This is your church, and it's not going to thrive on the strength of people who are already in leadership positions. As I said, they've already got too much to do. And if you want this place to thrive and you want a faith community to continue to gather here, we need volunteers. I know God will provide. There are people out there that can do this work, so I'm confident. If you know of somebody or if you're willing and just want to ask a few questions, get in touch with me and I'll alleviate your fears. We'll put it that way. Let's prepare our hearts and our minds for worship. You will find the call to worship as the Lenten insert in your bulletins. Please respond with the bold print. Just as the Spirit drove Jesus into the wilderness,
the Spirit sends us into places of uncertainty where we confront our weakness and insecurities.
In the wilderness, we too are confronted by our hunger and thirst.
We are tempted to grab at empty promises that offer an easy way out.
Like Jesus, we are tempted by power and prestige.
Unlike him, we often submit to their glamour.
We wonder whether God is with us.
We wonder whether we can trust God to take care of us.
We can only move forward in faith.
Let us stand on the cliff edge and, like Jesus, dare to trust.
Let us worship God in this place as we come with the first hymn, number 749, Be Still My Soul.